So this here's my John Deere 2010. Lots of different things to talk about, but I'll pick a couple to mention about it. First off, you might ask, where'd you get that tractor from? Why? Well, I went to an auction a number of years back really. So at the auction they had this John Deere 2010, had a bucket on it, and it also had a grapple bucket. And I decided that grapple bucket would be mighty handy for handling manure. And at that point, none of my loader tractors had power steering. I was in the process of putting power steering on one of my tractors, but it was taking a long time and wasn't going real well. So I ended up buying the 2010 and bought the grapple bucket, and I've been pretty happy with it. Most of the time, I'm using it to feed round bales, which right now I've got a set of forks on the front, a set of forks on the rear, because it's summertime, so I'm picking some up out of the fields. Spring and fall, I'll also use it to scoop manure with the grapple bucket, and that works real good. And even in the winter, I'll use the grapple bucket to pick up what's left over from the round bale feeder and put it inside for bedding. So things I really like about it and things I don't like about it so good. First off, it's got really good power steering, so I really like that. Hydraulics work pretty good, so that kind of goes in the do and don't like. Part of that's because the hydraulic filter got plugged and I didn't clean it out, so I've decreased the efficiency in the hydraulic pump a little bit, unfortunately, but that was my error. The synchro transmission, once you figure out synchro, it's really nice because you can quickly go from forward to reverse, which is nice when you're doing loader type activities. One of the things I don't like about it, however, is when you're driving down the road and you have to stop at a stop sign and then you got to take off. It takes a little while for the synchro to spin up before you start actually moving. So some days that gets you a little closer to traffic than what you would like to and what I'm used to with other tractors that are just standard gear driven tractors. So, I've had my 2010 for a number of years. I use it a lot for hay and such. Some people love their 2010. Some people hate their 2010. I like mine. It's not the most powerful tractor, but it is by far not the weakest tractor on the farm either. It really works pretty good for what I bought it for, which is the loader and moving round bales and scooping manure. So I'm happy with it, and would I recommend it for something like that? You bet. Well, here it is. We're loading round bales with the tractor. So one of the nice things I like about the 2010 with the John Deere 35 loader is that you can load from one side, so I can reach all the way across, as you see. These bales are 5x6 bales, so they're always going to hang over on both sides. You want to get it centered as much as possible, so that they'll sit right. I'm going to have to shove that bale over just a little bit with this bale here that you're going to see in just a second. We're going to tip her down so it levels up real nice with it. Shift it into first gear with the synchro and then shove just a little bit, getting her centered just perfect. I like to keep them nice and tight. They'll travel better that way, so they don't want to shake and fall off as easily. Now it's time to put one up on the top there. The top one really helps keep everything from falling, because it ties it. And as I said before, these are 5x6 bales, so they're hanging over. So you want it just in the center there. And boom, we got her. Now let's keep loading. Well, what do you think about the John Deere 2010? Love it or hate it? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.